Chief of Tata Electronics, Dr. Charan Gurumurthy, speaking at a Semiconductor Horizons workshop in IIT Guwahati today, shared in-depth details on semiconductor. Gurumurthy, who was the chief guest of the workshop, also interacted with the students and faculty members of different educational institutions who attended the workshop. It may be mentioned here that Tata is coming up with the rupees 27,000 crore semiconductor plant in Assam. The semiconductor plant is expected to come up in 2026 and is expected to employ hundreds of local youths, besides making Assam a hub of electronics and IT.
We have seen that the session was fully attended by students and the faculty from not only from IIT Guwahati but in the surrounding engineering colleges and universities. So it was a great opportunity for those students so they can directly interact with the stakeholders, and so they have some queries which was you have seen that in brainstorming session it was answered in a perfect way, and with this plant coming to Assam, it will create a lot of employment and opportunity for our young students as well as our young engineers, so they can serve to the Assam, and the way the institution are coming together for the skilling of those people who will be employed on this institution. So IIT Guwahati will play an important role to skilling the manpower which is especially needed for this kind of semiconductor industry, where IIT Guwahati will play a key and very important role.
We have with us Dr. Abhilasha Gaur, who is the Chief Operating Officer of Electronic Sector Skills Council of India. Well, ever since the announcement has come that a 27,000 crore semiconductor plant is coming up in Assam, there is a lot of curiosity about semiconductor. Can you please brief us about this semiconductor and the semiconductor plant that is coming up in Assam?
Definitely. Indian Semiconductor Mission was launched around 2 years back, and since then we have been hearing a lot of, you can say, good government policies. Also, Ministry of Electronics, under Indian Semiconductor Mission, under their production-linked incentive, they have been asking the industries not only from India but from other countries also to come and invest in India. And I think it's a very, very good thing that now we see that a lot of announcements have been done. Definitely for Tata, the announcement has been done for Gujarat as well for Assam. Then Micron is also coming, CG Power is coming, and various other companies are also announcing. And the 76,000 crore outlay which was announced, and few days back it has come in news also that very soon, maybe once the new cabinet will be coming, they'll be seeing that more such assistance, financial assistance will be coming from the government side. And these announcements are very, very forthcoming, I say, and especially for when we know that the India has the demographic dividend. We are one of the youngest nation, so semiconductors industry is moving to India. I think it's a good start that right now the ATMP companies are coming. And if I talk about the VLSI design, then yes, in semiconductors you see the first is design, then it goes for fabrication, and then it goes for packaging. So design, we are already, you can say that almost 20% of the world design is already done in India, in Bangalore. But what good thing is that going to Gujarat and coming to northeastern states, so I think it is a good thing that the distribution is happening, and it is not that only those states which have been doing good in electronics, only those are in the focus. But Tata's announcement specifically for Assam is very, very, I say that, a cheering thing for the northeastern states, and that's the reason Electronic Sector Skill Council of India has signed MoU with IIT Guwahati also. So we'll be collaborating for capacity development programs for various students, so that the talent pipeline can be made for the semiconductor industry, which has been announced here. Thank you.
So what is the direct or indirect employment that will be generated here in the semiconductor plant?
I'll not talk about the specific plant, but I'll say there is a report of Jaya Jagdish committee which came last year under Ministry of Electronics and IT, which said that around 85,000 people will be required in the coming years, in which around majorly is into design, and few are into fabrication, then few are in almost, you can say, around 7,500 for fabrication, 7,500 for the ATMP units, and and major for around 66,000 for the VLSI design. And definitely once the industry is coming, then it is a multi-dimensional. It is not only the electronic graduates who will be getting the jobs, but you will be requiring people for industrial safety. You will be people requiring for, there are various hazardous chemicals which is being used in the this, so people will be required for them also, from meteorology, and like Charan has also spoken about that various students from thermal, or for you can say the chemistry students will be required. So I think it's a good thing that not only for the electronics, but the multi dimensional, or say multi students who are coming from various education backgrounds, who if they can be trained, like they have spoke about clean room technology. So Electronic Sector Skill Council has got a 60 hours of a new clean room technology. So the students who have already graduated, they can also upskill themselves and can be made employable into these industries. So I think a lot of good opportunities. So I'll not be able to comment only for this particular plant as such.
So when can we expect the commissioning or the functioning of this plant in Assam?
The details which are there in public forum, they said maybe year and a half they'll be able to start these things. Maybe in the phase 1, and then later on they'll be taking the things ahead in a phase-wise manner.
So you're saying in 2026?
That's what I have read in the newspapers, yes.